I will make this as simple as possible, for even children to understand. If a simple flashlight is turned on, the beam of the light continues, right from the lens of the flashlight, to the wall it is aimed at. There is no darkness between the light on the wall, and the lens, of the flashlight. We are talking about a simple flashlight, which is not even comparable to the sun. The sun is not a flat lens, and the luminosity of the sun, far surpasses the light of a flashlight. If the sun is a round ball, blasting rays of light in all directions, for millions of miles upwards and downwards, left and right, and every angle possible, reaching planets far past your own, to the end of the solar system, then, where, is there any possibility for darkness? So is the universe truly a lighted ocean? Or, is the universe really a cosmos of darkness? Or is there a duality? Is there two universes? Is this a universe, a bubble of darkness, where physical life, or beings, composed of soils, can exist? And is the other universe, a bubble of lighted oceans, where beings, composed of spirit and water can exist? I will help you to visualize the true reality, and understand the reality, in just a minute. Here is a question. Why is it that the planets and the moon will change positions from one another throughout the year, yet the stars never change their positions amongst one another? You can see Mercury aligned with Venus one week, and then another week, it is now Jupiter that is aligned with Mercury. As your ancestors mapped the stars, and named the constellations thousands of years ago, the constellations remain in the same formation to this day. Why is this? Are stars and suns truly the center of their system, that remain unmoved from their position, within the cosmos? Are the stars and the sun really just a body of hot plasma, formed out of hydrogen and helium? Be careful now, science claims to understand everything, but your species only came out of the horse and buggy age, just over 100 years ago, after thousands of years without technology. I will tell you what suns and stars truly are, right now. They are the life-giving world, that exists in between two universes, halfway in, to the bubble of the dark cosmos, and halfway out, to the bubble of the lighted oceans. They are the separators of the two universes, and are the gateways, from the dark bubble to the lighted oceans. They are the life givers that offer perception of life, within both universes. A few minutes ago, I explained to you, that the world you inhabit now, is a living consciousness, animating the lands, seas and the airs, and creating snowflakes. If a world is a living consciousness that is designed, with a purpose to sustain and nurture life, could not the sun be a living consciousness that is designed, with a purpose to sustain and nurture life? In order to nurture life in both universes, the sun must be centered between the two universes, and therefore, the sun is only seen, when the world you inhabit now, is facing up. I will help you visualize using a simple demonstration. Imagine a fish tank, filled halfway with dirty water. At the bottom of the fish tank, are rocks and little cheerful lights. The top half of the tank, is empty, and has a big lamp at the top of the tank. Now you place a miniature globe of the earth, that rotates on its own into the muddy water. As the globe spins, it will see the muddy waters below half of the time, and half of the time, it will see the lighted airs above. Yes, this is a simple explanation, which only helps you to understand more. When humans see the daytime, the world is facing up, and when they see the night, the world is facing down. The two universes are layered, where the lighted oceans exist above the dark cosmos. To explain this, you need to remember what I said earlier about the three fields to all existence. And I will remind you. The one above is an ocean of lighted airs, where beings exist as water and spirit. And the one below the surface you walk on now is a field where beings exist as soil and spirit. Here in the fields you inhabit right now, you are beings of spirit, water and soil. Because you temporarily exist in between fields which are above you, and also below you, you are able to experience the reality of dual universes. Before I continue, you must be able to visualize a big bubble, painted black, and inside the big bubble are millions of little bubbles that exist within the big bubble, painted black. The field you exist in now, and the field below, are one of the millions of little bubbles inside the big bubble of the dark cosmos, which is separate from the field above, where the lighted oceans also exist in a big bubble of their own. This next visualization will help you finally grasp that the dual perceptions you experience daily are by no means an illusion, but a dual reality. Imagine being in a room that is painted black on two walls, and the other two walls in the room are painted light blue. The two black walls have little tiny lights sticking out of the walls, while the two light blue walls have one big light centered between them. Also, within the black side of the room, there are also little ornamental solar systems hanging from the ceiling, slowly spinning around. Now, right in the middle of the room, is a big, round, transparent globe, one that reaches the top of the ceiling, right from the base of the floor. The globe also has a divider wall within the globe, cutting the globe into two sections. The divider only allows you to see one side of the globe at a time, and not what is on the other side, behind the divider. Inside one side of the globe are little flowers and a chair for you to sit inside. So you enter the globe, sit down, and the globe slowly begins to spin around. This allows you to observe both sides of the room, but only one half of the room at a time, because of the divider behind you. When facing the dark side of the room, the flowers inside the globe would lose color, but when facing the lighted blue walls of the room, the colors of the flowers are seen again. Now, which side of the room is an illusion? Does that seem like a stupid question now? The sun always remains in the half of the room painted light blue, and the stars always remain in the half of the room painted black. You never see the sun in the half of the room painted black, and you never see the stars in the half of the room painted light blue. Of course, this is only a human analogy to allow human visualization, but in reality, you should now understand the perception of dual universes is real. Speaking of dual perspectives, at this point, the bubble of the world I exist in was spinning into the bubble of the dark cosmos, forcing me to use a lamp for lighting. The natural dark airs of this world that exist here at all times were beginning to darken the video. The bubbles of all worlds exist within the womb of a massive dark bubble, which you call the cosmos. The bubble of the cosmos is composed of mostly dark matter and dark energy, and the bubble of this world is also filled with dark matter. This will shock you, but even the airs within this world are as dark as the soils. This can easily be proven even by the light of day. By simply closing the door and shutting the curtains inside your home, you will see the shadows of dark airs within your home are still present, even during the light of the day. You exist within a womb of darkened airs, and even today, your own scientists have admitted that space junk is hard to locate because your world is surrounded by immense darkness. The human species exist in fields of darkness, not only within the womb of this world, but also the womb of a dark universe. The universal womb of lighted oceans will always remain separate from the womb of darkness. The lighted oceans above remain unavailable to physical matter, simply because it is an environment without the elements of dark soils. The womb of lighted oceans exists within a protective bubble that prevents physical matter from entering the bubble of waters. This may sound too science fiction for you, but assuredly, your human concepts have been the surreal fairy tale all along. The fact you were deceived into accepting a duality of dual universes as a mere singularity and single universe is all the evidence you need to confirm you have been living in a bubble for far too long.